Hello my friends, this video is all about love and how one can practically reach a loving state of consciousness. May this help open your heart and assist you in realizing true happiness. Enjoy the video. One of the most popular topics in spirituality is love. But what is love truly? Love is a state of being, an approach to life. It's not the typical presentation of emotionality often seen in today's media and movies. The whole, you're mine, I'm yours. That dynamic is actually a display of sentimentalized attachments, attempting to control one another. True love does not attempt to possess another as theirs, nor does it have hatred for another if the relationship falls apart. Such is not possible in a truly loving state. Love involves freedom, choice, and respect. It does not need another to fulfill a void within. Instead, it is whole and complete in itself. This love resides within all beings, and it shines through bit by bit until it becomes one's overall state of consciousness. Remember, it's not about what you do, but what you are. It's the quality of one's consciousness that really matters. Love is not an obligation or an attachment, but instead a choice that cannot be taken away. Love starts out conditional and evolves into an unconditional state that has the potential for miraculous healings and otherworldly phenomena known as Siddhis. This field is naturally magnetic and uplifting, but it's important to remember that these occurrences and the field is not personal. They are happening through one's consciousness. One is not the doer of miracles, but the mere witness. The attributes of love are akin to the qualities of truth, for they are one and the same. All that is loving is true, and all that is true is loving. Love is within. It is infinite, freedom, miraculous. It is forgiving, all-encompassing, beyond emotionality. It is healing, uplifting, unconditional acceptance, and is the source of all that is. These are the qualities of God. To say God is angry, vengeful, or indifferent is a projection of the human ego onto that which is infinitely loving and forgiving. To know love is to know God. Within each and every moment, love is present in varying degrees. From a simple smile to petting a dog, love wears many outfits. The extent to which it's displayed depends on one's spiritual evolution and karmic potential. Devotion can be seen as one of the highest forms of love. Devoting oneself to being of service to others is the fastest way to evolve one's consciousness. There is also the path of serving the ego, which does play a role in this divine play, but it's quite difficult as it includes massive amounts of control and division. I do not recommend or teach such a path, but we all play our roles in this universe. For more info on that dynamic, look into The Law of One, which goes into great detail on service to self versus service to others. When we serve others, we put selfish motives to the side and become a channel of divine love. If one is sincerely intended, the universe will provide unconditional support and blessings. So be loving, for the love expressed is always returned to the kind-hearted. So how does one become a more loving person? It starts with intention. Through free will, one has the option to choose lovingness instead of condemning, to choose forgiveness over hatred, peace over conflict. Even the awareness of this choice frees one from the ego's hold and allows love to be a viable option. But not everyone is in a place to constantly choose love. It takes dedication to spiritual work and the desire to become a more compassionate being. To make this happen, I recommend a practice that involves placing one's awareness on the heart and holding the intention to expand its center. Begin breathing in and visualizing a ball of white light in the heart. See it spinning clockwise and growing in size with each breath. At this point, you want to bring awareness to anyone or anything you may be holding in a negative way. Repeat the Hawaiian forgiveness phrase, I'm sorry, I forgive you, please forgive me, I love you, thank you. You can tailor that to fit your current situation. Doesn't have to be just that. This phrase is extremely powerful, as it includes taking responsibility for one's actions while emitting a loving, forgiving, and gracious energy, transmuting the negativity held in the heart. I also recommend loving mantras such as, I am love, I choose love. Focusing on that which is loving has a notable effect on the auric field. Keep in mind, these mantras are simply tools to help you arrive to the state of love, and can be surrendered once lovingness becomes one's dominant way of being. If you dedicate each day to opening your heart and being a genuinely kind person, you will notice a shift. When the heart heals, the rest of the energy centers rise with it. This is why I say the heart is a portal to higher awareness. The main quality of love is that it does not seek anything in return. To love unconditionally is to love without expectation of getting something back. This is purity of heart, loving another, not to benefit oneself, but to express that which one has become. You don't pretend to be loving. You become loving by embodying the qualities of truth and letting go of these selfish motives. That does not mean to have no boundaries and give all your energy to everyone. That would be naive. To truly love is to also love oneself enough to know when to cater to a situation and when to retract from it. I mention this because as one comes into a state of love, there tends to be a sense of naivety and an over-trusting nature as one's heart bursts open. It's similar to a child that wants to hug everyone they see. You soon learn that you can't hug everyone, nor do they want to be hugged. This is because love is actually frightening to the ego, as it challenges its control and can seem very foreign, especially for those who have experienced intense trauma. Through maturation of this state, one eventually learns to love all beings from a distance, for if they knew the truth, they'd run for the hills. Love is not a dualistic energy. It is beyond the belief of cause and effect. Believing in cause and effect can be helpful in the realm of logic, science, math, and all that is mental. But to embody a loving state, one must see beyond the illusion of causality. In reality, there is no this causing that to happen. Such is the result of mentally projecting sequence onto that which is closer to a spontaneous unfolding and is not linear. In truth, there are only effects in this world and no causes. This may be triggering to the ego, as its primary basis revolves around the nature of cause and effect. But to go beyond the mind means transcending this illusion in perception. It is a limitation to constantly see a dualistic split between events. It is a source of blame and much suffering. Everything is simply happening automatically. It can be seen as a divine dance of karmic potential becoming actual. There are no arbitrary meanings or causes to anything in this world. To see otherwise is a result of linear perception, which is bound by time and logic. Going beyond cause, one then enters the world of true happiness, no longer constricted by constant thinkingness and categorizing. The true essence of life is revealed, allowing beauty and perfection to be seen everywhere and in everything. One soon realizes that to see imperfection anywhere is simply a judgment stemming from the mind. In this very moment, all is working out as it should. You are just where you need to be, always. Reside in the love of God and have faith that you are on the right path. Even if the road seems unclear, know there are no mistakes in this world. You are loved beyond measure. With that being said, I greatly appreciate your support on these videos, and I thank you for watching. With infinite love and gratitude, take care.